5 and are en route to the recon patrol's last known position. 6 out. Blue 6, we're under attack! This is Spartan Group Omega. If they want war, we'll give them war.
Captain's report, February 4th, 2531. 5 years. 5 long years. That's how long it took us to get Harvest back.
Go, go, go!
At first it was going well. Then setback after setback. Loss after loss. Made what was going to be a quick and decisive win into 5 years of hell. Of course, that's all Harvest is today. It's hell down there. But now it's ours again. Serena, status.
Standard orbit achieved. All systems normal.
Prep for pod launches, bring weapon systems online.
Expecting trouble, Captain?
Harvest may be ours again, but I don't think the Covenant appreciate that yet. Sergeant Forge, report.
Definitely plenty of bad guys down here, Captain. And they found something in the ice.
Damn it. That complicates our mission. Anders, what have you got?
Captain, scans of the northern polar regions show some interesting Covenant activity on the surface. There's some kind of structure down there.
What do you think they're looking for?
That's what we're here to find out. We're to bring Alpha Base up to operational status and take control of that site.
I'll get my equipment ready, Captain.
Lady, there's no way you're coming down here on the first burn.
Sergeant Forge, pull back to Alpha Base. I'm sending you some backup.
Roger that. Forge out.
So, nothing too difficult then?
It might be the key to this whole war, Serena. It's worth the risk.
Captain, Alpha is toast. Nothing for me to pull back to. Suggest you hold that backup for now.
We need to turn that around, Sergeant. Serena, what's our status?
Sir, we've got a lot of troops retreating from Alpha Base. If Sergeant Forge can regroup them, our numbers may be sufficient to retake the base.
Roger that. We'll round up any and all survivors and get Alpha back. Let's ride. Rolling out. We got friendlies up ahead. On the way. We're pinned down over here. Ramming. voice from Alpha? We were the first out, sir. Fall in behind me! We're taking Alpha back. Let's roll.
Air support en route, Sergeant. They'll take out the armor. The rest is yours.
All units.
Knock them down!
Short sword, inbound.
On the move.
Bombs away.
When you need. On the way. Sir. Spirit of fire, this is Forge. Area clear. Situation normal. Orders?
Alpha Base is ours again. Sergeant Forge, you may want to scout the area.
Let's just take one last look-see.
The Hierarchs grow impatient. We can delay no longer. What if the infection defiles the relic? I care not for your little life. Open the relic.
Well, well. Open sesame.
What made you choose my observation deck as your lab, Professor?
I like the view. It adds perspective to my work.
Forge doesn't think it's safe for you to go down there yet. He's quite insistent.
I can be quite insistent too, Captain. I can take care of myself.
Any idea what it is we've got down there?
It's all theories right now, and I'll know a lot more once I get down there.
I'm approving the mission, but the slightest sign of danger and I'm pulling you out. Is that understood?
Understood, Captain.
Hierarch, the humans are closing and will soon be upon us.
No matter. The information you have gathered here is most appetizing. However, we must protect what we have learned here. Set the charges and destroy this place.
Destroy this holy relic. Surely you jest.
The journey requires sacrifice. Set the charges. Return to us. Our patience is not infinite.
It will be done.
Serena, we need to re-establish Alpha Base before we can proceed with the mission.
Captain, the base power system is offline and a lockdown protocol is in effect. If we rebuild, the lockdown will end and the doors will open.
Rolling. Attacking. Grenade on my mark.
Nice and easy.
If the Covenant detonate those explosives, our mission here is over. Get to the detonator.
Grenades. Do it. Attacking.
Take care of it, no problem.
Rolling. Attacking. Attacking. Running them over. Attacking. Attacking. Attacking.
Good work. Prepare for new orders.
Alpha Base, this is Bravo 29, heavy inbound. I've got the Professor aboard.
Sergeant, is this what the aliens were after?
Seems so, ma'am. They sure paid a price trying to defend it. All quiet now. Hey, what are you doing?
Nothing ventured, nothing gained. Now that's not what I expected.
Heresy! Remove this filth! Take cover!
These guys just don't know when to quit. Spirit Forge! We're gonna need a little backup.
This is Forge. We've been ambushed at the relic site. I'm pinned down with Anders. We've taken heavy losses. We need reinforcements now.
Sergeant, Alpha Base won't be able to respond in time. We've got Grizzlies inbound from Spirit of Fire. Hold on down there.
Ah, Grizzly tanks. Forge's pet project.
Raptor fire. Engage. Pull it up. About time. I was down on my last clip.
Grizzlies. Well, at least I know how to repair them.
I made a few improvements. My own special upgrades. Cover me. I'm pulling back with Anders. Pulling out.
So, all it did was point here.
In the 30 seconds I had to examine the artifact, yes, all it did was point at a second star system.
Arcadia colony, to be precise. Population a little under 3 million, largely unexplored, but apparently quite the vacation resort.
There's something there, Captain, and I think it's important that we get to it before the Covenant do.
Our orders are to investigate Harvest. We still don't know a lot about what's going on down there.
I understand that, Captain, but everything I see here tells me that we need to get to Arcadia to figure this out.
Very well, Professor. I'll clear it with Admiral Cole. Serena, set course for Arcadia.
Aye, sir. Crazy mystery trip to Arcadia plotted in, spinning up FTL drive.
Serena, get out of my lab.
Serena, situation update, please.
2 Covenant vessels came out of slip space near Arcadia. The Belfast, Pillar of Autumn, Texas, and Armstrong engaged immediately and caught one with its shields down. We lost the Texas and Belfast. The Armstrong is venting atmosphere and Autumn is badly damaged. The second vessel is engaged in surface activity.
What kind of surface activity?
Unknown. Wait, I'm getting a signal. Audio only.
We're being overrun. Alien forces are inside the city limits and approaching the spaceport. We're still evacuating civilians. We need help.
Getting visuals now, Captain.
Serena, launch pods. Bring the ship to alert.
Spirit of Fire, this is Arcadian Patrol. Civilians entering the city are getting blocked by hostile forces. We need to clear that area. Can you assist? Arcadia Ground Control, this is Forge. We're inbound to aid in evacuation efforts. Help is on the way. Let's hit him! Rolling. It's a bloodbath here. We need some cover, now! Rolling. Attacking. Rolling.
This is Ground Control. Covenant are closing in. Prepare emergency launch protocols. Mark.
The transports are away. Sergeant Forge, pull back and regroup. New orders are incoming.
Roger that, Captain. Most of us are heading out of the city through the traffic tunnels. The Covenant are right on our ass. Keep moving.
We cannot lose our foothold on Arcadia, gentlemen. Secure a defendable position and hold it until we can reinforce you.
I've scanned the area. The best defendable location is an impact crater a few clicks south along the highway.
Get to that crater. Do not engage the enemy behind us. Keep moving.
All units.
Rolling. Rolling.
You got it. Sure thing. Too easy.
This is too easy.
Target acquired. Hostile targeted. Got it.
Forge is back up.
Yes.
Spartan is back up.
This is a mega team. This sector is clear. We're gone.
Sergeant Forge, report to the bridge ASAP. We've got a new problem. So, it's an energy shield that they can deploy on the planet.
Yes, Captain. We can't see through it, but the Covenant are up to something.
Agreed. We need to find out what that is. Can we use the ship's cannons and take it out directly?
We may destroy whatever's under there. Covenant shield technology is susceptible to superheated plasma. Aren't we field testing some plasma-based rhinos?
Pillar of Autumn inventory shows they have some prototypes.
It may take some time to get the right power settings. I'll need to be on the ground to do that.
Professor, Sergeant Forge, let's get that shield down.
Ah, babysitting again?
Well, this little field trip is a bust. Anders, is there anything out here except for that huge alien dome thing?
Scans seem clear. Shall we see what's inside?
Looks like we only shook the beehive. We got multiple bogies incoming.
All units.
Rolling.
All units.
Rolling. 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 Any more bright ideas, Anders?
Data from the shelling proves we're on the right track, but we'll need to simultaneously launch from multiple rhinos.
Rolling. Rolling.
Rhinos are in position and ready to fire. Firing rhinos in 3, 2, 1.
The area is secure. Get a rhino in place. Not much effect, but it looks like we're making some progress.
All units.
Right
Turret
away.
improved.
My calculations show that 2 more rhinos will be necessary to open a hole big enough. The final 2 positions have been marked. Cross your fingers. Firing all rhinos in 3, 2, 1. The dome power supply is overloaded. We got it.
Spinning up
Knack is coming
round.
online. Single turret available.
Mac firing. All right. The dome generators and air defenses are the main targets. Light them up. Mac, away. Max firing. Nice work. Let's get down there and see what the Covenant found so damn interesting.
Arbiter, you are unusually quiet. What troubles occupy your thoughts?
Hierarch, I do not wish to be impudent, but you have charged me with the destruction of humanity.
A most noble cause for one with such a troubled past.
And I am thankful for my task. But sire, you have me skulk in ancient ruins and search empty temples. How does this help me accomplish my goal?
The war with the humans will require a great deal many more machines than we can currently muster.
I will take what we have.
And leave us defenseless? No. The ancients will provide for us. This world shall be the birthplace for an invasion fleet beyond imagining. Enough to crush the humans quickly and with ease.
But this world lies dormant. It is just a shell.
Blasphemy! The key will be found with patience. But perhaps there is a quicker way. The human female from the ice relic. She has some knowledge in this regard. The new planet the relic has led us to has also led her. Capture that human and bring her here.
It will be done.
You've advanced to where the force field stood. Take a look around.
What was that?
The Scarab is incomplete, but its head is operational. Its field of fire prevents any chance of retreat or extraction. You'll have to destroy it.
Ready to go. Rolling out. Send us in. Rolling out. Target acquired. Send us in.
Almost there. The Scarab is nearly destroyed. No problem. I told you we'd make it.
The Scarab is destroyed. Victory is ours today.
Hey, how about one for the scrapbook, Professor?
If you don't mind, Sergeant, I'm trying to document this area for study.
Come with me.
Why don't we put the lady down and talk about this man to freak?
As you wish.
Anders, get out of here!
I'll come quietly if you let him live.
Sir. I'm okay. Spirit of Fire, this is Forge. I lost Anders.
What happened?
Some massive elite came out of nowhere.
Captain, I'm tracking her transponder. It's heading away from the planet.
Damn it. Sergeant, get up here on the double.
Already en route, sir.
We're all accounted for. Why haven't we left yet?
Why aren't you in the med bay, Sergeant?
The Professor's signal has gone to light speed, headed for the border.
That puts it outside weapon range.
What? We have to go after her.
Sir, I can only track that transponder a few more seconds.
Captain!
Sir, Anders represents a significant security breach.
Serena, get us underway immediately. Follow that signal.
Aye, aye, sir. So, we left a note saying we're leaving, right?
Where the hell are we, Serena?
We're in orbit around a planet in the middle of... Actually, I'm still working on that, sir.
Anders?
The Covenant vessel we pursued appears to have taken cover on the planet's surface. I have rough coordinates.
Any sign of other Covenant activity?
Not that I can detect. Although this world is giving off some pretty crazy readings.
Get Forge down there.
I believe he's already aboard a Pelican, awaiting your word.
Yes, I'm going. On the move. Echo is operational. Situation normal. All is... Hold on. Something's... Movement! We've got movement all over! On the way. This is Echo! Help! Help! They breached our... Ah! Standing by.
Echo signs are offline. Quite suddenly, I might add.
Sergeant, take a team out there and find out what's happening.
India reporting in. Elephants unpacking. Hold for... Wait. Over there. What the hell was that?
Orders say we move. We move.
On the way. Spirit, this is India. They've taken over. Get us! Ah!
India's signs are offline as well. How very ominous.
On the way. Signal flares. We must be close. On the way. Forge here. I believe teams Echo and India are compromised. Over.
Covenant? I'm not reading any brute signatures.
Not Covenant, sir. Something else. Something worse. Much uglier. Right away. On the way. Right away.
Bring it on!
Clear out that crap around the elephant. We need to get it mobile. Right away. Right away.
Well, that's new. And scary. These organisms are... interesting. Our database has nothing on their origins. Or, well, anything about them, really.
Moving. Standing by.
At first glance, they appear to be a species of virulent, parasitic organisms that thrive by consuming other sentient life of sufficient biomass.
Serena, you ever hear the phrase, too much information? Spirit, any closer on that transponder location?
I'm still trying to confirm Professor Anders' coordinates. A watched pot and all that.
Spirit of Fire, this is Red Team. We're 100 meters from Anders' transponder signal. Meeting strong resistance. Seeing some pretty crazy stuff out here. Over.
Hold your position, Red Team. Reinforcements will come to you. Sergeant Forge, rendezvous with Red Team and find Anders. But be careful. We don't know what these things are capable of.
Not sure what just happened, but the large one just shook like it was hurt.
Yes. When the colony was destroyed, I registered the large creature weakening.
We noticed a few colony creatures on the way in. We can weaken the big one by taking them out first. Uploading coordinates. Right away. About time you guys showed up. Right away.
I've lost Anders' transponder. Could the creature be jamming the signal?
Right away. Here it comes. Initial bombs away.
All units. Forge is down.
All right, all the creatures are dying.
Captain, as soon as that creature died, I picked up a new signal just east of here.
This is her.
Yes, Hierarch. This is the one I observed.
Such a frail thing. You would hardly think them a threat.
I demand to know why I'm being held.
Demand.
Arbiter, a human ship has arrived and is closing in on the entrance port.
Get the Hierarch to High Charity, intercept that human ship, and destroy it at once.
Nothing but ocean.
Are you sure this is it, Serena?
Fairly sure. Initiating a deep scan. Docking. Cleansing. That's not right. Captain, you're not going to like this.
Serena, Captain, we've got company.
All hands engage. Serena, I've got troops out there still. Get them back on board now.
Captain, I can only hold this position a few minutes at the most.
Now, Serena!
Recalling surface squads so we can all die together. Aye, sir. This is all part of the plan. Right, guys?
Hard starboard!
Hard starboard? Aye. Captain, they are charging weapons.
Battle stations, bring weapons online. Tell Forge he's not done out there yet.
Alerting the sergeant. Aye, sir. So, am I the only one freaked out by the fact we're inside the planet? Captain, we need damage control, or the Spirit of Fire is going down.
Forge, use Cyclopses to repair the power core while you defend against Covenant attacks.
All units.
On the way.
Let's not fall behind back there.
They're attacking our power core. On the way.
Turret complete. Turret complete.
They're attacking with both aircraft and ground troops.
Moving.
Local units.
They're going in. Talk up. They're going in. 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 Moving. Moving. We're going in. Moving. Moving. We're going in. We're going in. Moving. We're going in. Moving. Moving. We're going in. Moving. Moving. We're going in. We're going in. We're going in.
is fully repaired. Serena, best speed away.
We're going in!
Restraints off. Your judgment has waited long enough.
Just get it over with.
The ancients have granted us the power to doom your race. Let the deconstruction of our gifts begin. The majesty of our new fleet will be unparalleled.
Nothing ventured. Surface. That worked out pretty well. Or maybe not.
Lady, I haven't got all day. You want to be rescued or not?
So what? No thanks for rescuing me, Sergeant?
Later. The Covenant are assembling a huge fleet.
All units.
Suddenly, this LZ doesn't look so good. Spirit, we're gonna need backup right away.
All units.
And another Pelican. Right away.
Let's get out of here. I saw a teleporter over there.
Right away.
John, I think I know how to stop the Covenant. I need to get to my lab.
On the way. On the way. Baby steps, Professor. Let's try not dying first. Right away. Captain, the area is locked down. Anders done with her skull session?
The professor's filled me in. Good work, Sergeant. Stand by for mission briefing. Is this really going to work, Professor?
I believe this is our best hope. The overloaded FTL reactor will cause a chain reaction in the sun.
Enough to destroy all the ships here before the Covenant can get a chance to make anything from them.
Well, put simply, Captain, our reactor will cause the sun to go supernova, leaving nothing here but dust.
That's the weak part of this plan, if you ask me. We've no way home without that reactor.
One problem at a time, Serena. If the Covenant get their hands on these ships, it will mean the end of the war. We'll take our chances here to give humanity some hope.
I know it's been a tough call, Captain. But it's the right one.
Spirit of Fire, this is Forge. She's buttoned up and ready to go.
Deliver that package safely, Sergeant.
Keep the coffee hot. I'll be back before you know it.
I'll be monitoring you from here, Sergeant.
Well, it'll be pretty obvious if he succeeds.
This is Victor 397. Stabilizers out. We can't carrier. Going down. Clear the area. We are dropping cargo.
I don't want to take any more chances flying that core in. We're changing this to a ground operation.
The core is a heavy son of a bitch. Use elephants to drag it up those ramps. They're the only vehicle with enough torque to pull that thing. site. Orders?
Sergeant, engineers are on their way to rig the core. We're nearly there.
Gentlemen, we're burning sunshine here.
It's active!
Sergeant. Lieutenant? Take care of those elites. He's mine. Let's go.
Like the rest of your race, weak and undisciplined. There will be no female to save you this time.
Look me in the eye and say that.
As you wish. My face will be the last thing your pathetic eyes ever see.
And for the record, I would have kicked your ass the first time if the lady hadn't stopped me.
Sir, it's already overheating. I'll have to separate the core and align them manually when they need to blow.
Son, I have a feeling before this is over, we'll need every last Spartan in the fight. I can do this. Report back to the ship.
Good luck, sir. It's been an honor.
Captain, the exit passage has been sealed. Our escape is blocked.
Ground teams, find a way to open that portal or we're all dead.
The portal has 6 doors. You'll need to open them in the correct order.
Based on Anders' observations, the alien technology will only react to human touch.
I'll get it.
Any other alien life nearby will lock the system.
I'll get it.
All units.
Covenant forces will be at Forge's position in approximately 10 minutes.
I'm in the sun. You heard Serena. I'll wait 10 minutes, then detonate the core. That's all the time I can give you.
I'll get it.
Roger that. We can't let them leave with those ships. Good luck, Sergeant. Sergeant Forge, all ground forces are evacuating to the Spirit of Fire.
Copy that. Get our people out of here. I'm blowing the core.
Hangar Bay reports all crews checked in.
Then let's not outstay our welcome. Best speed away.
Captain, the gravity field from the sun is expanding. We're not going anywhere.
Let's see if we can't turn that to our advantage. Sereno, plot a course that takes us into the sun. We're going to slingshot around it.
Threading a needle while accelerating around an exploding star inside a planet that's falling apart? Well, sure. Why not?
Serena, can you do it?
It's done. You might want to hold on to something. Closing your eyes might help too.
Captain, I would much rather stay awake to monitor this area.
Professor, there's been no sign of the Covenant for almost 2 weeks. There's nothing to do.
But Captain...
But nothing, Professor. You got us all out of there alive. Get some rest.
Not all of us, Captain. Not all of us.
Captain, wake up. Something has happened.
Command! This is Red Team. Something hit us. Douglas is down. Immediate evac requested.
What happened down there? Isabel?
5 months ago, the portal from the Ark to Earth shut down without warning. A month later, he arrived.
He?
The Brute. Their leader. His name is Atriox. During the war, the Covenant used his clan as expendable muscle. Told them dying in battle would speed their holy journey. And none ever returned. Until he did. And so battle by battle, war by war, Atriox was born. With every victory, his legend and his hatred grew. Eventually, both were impossible to conceal, and they tried to banish him. In everything we know about the Covenant's 1,000-year history, Atriox was the first to defy the Covenant and survive. And his defiance inspired others. The Covenant had 2 targets in those years. They almost got us. But Atriox, they never came close.
If we don't stop him now, we leave the galaxy at the mercy of a monster.
He killed everyone I was supposed to protect. At this rate, it'll be over soon. That is what you're up against, James Cutter. We need to run. As far and as fast as we can.
Fear we do not name.
Wake up. Something has happened. The Spirit of Fire is in a situation I could not anticipate. I'm certain Professor Anders would enjoy that little admission. So let's keep it between us, shall we? We've been adrift for just over 28 years. I've made quite a few repairs while you were sleeping. So ship systems are 100%. Cryo worked well, and med stats on all remaining crew are green. As for me, well, regulations are clear about final dispensation at the end of an AI's 7-year lifespan. I took care of my own arrangements rather than wake you. I didn't want to... well, I hope you can forgive this final breach of protocol. It was a pleasure and an honor to serve with you, sir. Do look after everyone for me, would you? Goodbye, Captain. Serena out.
I'll need to get down there. Immediately, of course.
Good morning to you too, Professor.
I'm sorry, Captain. It's good to see you too. But just look at it.
What is it? And where are we?
No idea. Our astronavigation system can't pinpoint a location. We're not on the map anymore.
We didn't drift out of the galaxy in 28 years, Professor. Sensor records show we arrived via slip space less than an hour ago.
Our slip space drive is gone. However we got here, it wasn't us who initiated the trip. Something down there must have opened the portal from this end and pulled us in.
Captain Cutter, sir. We received a signal from the surface. It's UNSC.
Signal to my location, Lieutenant. Let's hear what they have to say.
I'm sorry, Captain. I can't play it for you, sir. The message has an encryption scheme we haven't seen before.
Security measures would advance without us. But it is coming through on a UNSC frequency. This is good. When we left, the war wasn't going well. The signal means the UNSC is still fighting, or maybe we even won. What's the source of the transmission?
We don't have the surface details yet, sir. Something down there is blocking our scans, and without Serena... But we do have a rough location. Should be simple enough to triangulate once we pick up the signal from the ground.
Cutter to Jerome.
Reporting, Captain.
Prep Spartan Red Team and a small recon squad. Professor Anders will send you the coordinates. Find out who's sending that signal. Be on the ground within the hour. Travel light.
Roger that, yet. Recon only.
28 years, Professor. Let's see what kind of galaxy we woke up to.
Sears Fire Actual. I'm approaching the drop zone with Red Team. Stand by for drop, Red Team. Look forward to shaking off some cobwebs, sir.
Feels good to have our feet back on real ground again, doesn't it, Alice?
You saw this place in the drop down, Douglas. Nothing real about it.
Alice is right. We don't know what's waiting for us down there. Keep your eyes out for trouble. Suit it up. On the way. Recon 1, we're
Reporting, sir. We set up charges to clear a path for you when you're ready. I don't know what they were defending against, but there's some heavy-duty barricades here. Everybody get clear. Moving out. Light up those charges, Alice. That's gonna hurt them. Moving to position.
Jerome, these aren't military defenses.
No, these were made in a hurry. They must have been desperate. Why wouldn't they have defenses? They must have expected to be a target for the Covenant.
Almost too easy. Getting going.
These are research buildings, no defenses. The people here weren't soldiers. They were scientists.
Find a friendly face down here.
It's one of our recon teams, sir. We found them like this when we arrived. Didn't see what hit them.
Looks like we may see some action after all.
Jerome, our recon team scouted out this portal that will take you down to that signal. I've ordered the rest of our forces to stay back and protect your exit while you investigate.
Yes, sir.
10-4.
Professor, we found some more portals. There's something strange about them.
Odd. They look like they've been modified. And those machines attached to them aren't UNSC tech. Keep an eye out for any more of them.
Henry Lamb Research Outpost. Spirit of Fire, we're outside. Base looks clear from out here. Let's see who's been calling.
Pilot table, 10 o'clock.
Spartans, thank God. We have to get out of here.
Identify.
Isabel, UNSC Logistics, Arc Research Outpost.
Isabel, where are the survivors? What's the strength of the Covenant force here?
Covenant? No. Why would... Listen, you're in incredible danger.
What was that?
It's him.
You're coming with us.
As I suspected. Nothing but a man.
Red Team Leader, this is Recon 1. You have multiple hostiles approaching your location.
Alice, we're leaving. Command, this is Red Team. We have a Spartan casualty.
Hunt them down.
Immediate evac requested.
Find out where they came from.
Douglas, stay with me.
And bring me back anything
Douglas!
useful.
Spirit of Fire actual.
Cutter here. Status.
Sir, requesting danger close. On our location. Trailing north. Commence 5 seconds.
Interesting plan!
Understood. Archer missiles inbound.
Hang on!
Oh? What's happening out there? Where are we going?
We're getting you out of here, Isabel. Sit tight.
Then we're coming back for that brute!
I tried to warn you. You're lucky to be alive.
Slay the cowards!
Watch out! Over there!
They're using the Ark's portals.
Portals. Why is it always portals?
The controls to the bridge. Alice, now!
On it!
Make it quick! They're closing in!
That's it! Move! I'll cover you!
She's gone.
Don't you believe it, Isabel. We're on board, pilot. Let's go.
We have a medical team standing by for Douglas, Jerome. I want a full report from you and that AI as soon as you get back to the Spirit of Fire.
Alice is MIA. She'll stay silent down there until she has a good shot at getting back to us.
Sir? Isabel, this is Captain Cutter.
I know who you are. James Cutter. Captain of the Spirit of Fire. You're supposed to be lost with all hands.
Not so lost, it seems. What happened down there? I need to know what we're up against. Isabel? Isabel, report.
Sir. 5 months ago, the portal from the Ark to Earth shut down without warning. A month later, he arrived.
He?
The Brute. Their leader. His name is Atriox. During the war, the Covenant used his clan as expendable muscle. Told them dying in battle would speed their holy journey. 40 at a time, they carelessly sent them in. 40 to break the front lines. 40 to die for beliefs not their own. None ever returned. Until he did. And so battle by battle, war by war, 39 brothers at a time, Atriox was born. With every victory, his legend and his hatred of the Covenant grew. Eventually, both were impossible to conceal. And they tried to banish him. And everything we know about the Covenant's 1,000-year history. Atriox was the first to defy the Covenant and survive. And his defiance inspired others.
Atriox and his Banished raided Covenant resources, cutting a swath across the galaxy, growing in strength with each attack, gathering killers and mercenaries to his side. The Covenant had two targets in those years: humanity and Atriox. They almost got us. But Atriox, they never came close. The whole damn Covenant couldn't contain him at the height of their power. That's what you're up against. And all you've got is one old ship and half a crew to staff her? We need to run as far and as fast as we can.
We are just one ship. And an old one at that. But here we are. 30 years past what anyone could ask of us. Our war is gone. The lives we had are gone. The worlds we knew have moved on. And now, all that we may have left are those standing beside us. And the duty that defines us. Battle after battle, fighting side by side. Together. Where you see half a crew, Isabel, I see family, courage, and 1,000 heroes who swore to fight their way through hell before they'd ever turn their backs and run. And where you see one old ship, I see home. And that is always worth fighting for. If we don't stop Atriox now, we leave the galaxy at the mercy of a monster. So no, Isabel. We won't be running anywhere today.
Sir, yes, sir.
Captain, I appreciate a good rousing speech as much as the next AI, but Atriox has had months to set up his forces on the Ark. Even if we could find him, attacking him head-on would be suicide.
That's why we have to fight smart by hitting Atriox's chain of command first. Isabel, you know the Banished and their operations here. Where do we start?
Decimus. He's one of Atriox's chief lieutenants and the one who led the attack on my outpost. He oversees a Banished salvage operation near the outpost.
We need to hit the Banished with a surprise attack to put them on their back foot. Then move south and establish an HQ. Once we have a base, we can begin our attack on Decimus.
Captain, Isabel said the portal her outpost was using to contact Earth closed without warning. Once we start this fight, we have no way of calling for help if we need it.
That's what you'll be working on, Professor. I need you to find us a way to get word back home. In the meantime, it's up to us to hold the line here. Let's show them what the Spirit of Fire can do. Listen up, team. The Banished are dug in deep and dead set on controlling this installation, and we cannot allow that to happen. Strike one. Your job is to establish a forward base. Expect resistance.
You heard the captain, Strike One. Hit them hard, Marines.
That Forerunner tower up ahead is generating an incredible energy signature. If you can secure it, we might be able to tap into that power.
Got it, Professor. Capture that power node, team.
You're fighting deep.
Looks like the Banished are using those nodes to pull power from the Ark. But now I can reconfigure them to supply our bases on the ground.
Thanks, Professor. I'll keep an eye out for more. Now let's find a way to get across that canyon. On the move!
Those wrecks are from the last days of the Covenant. The Banished are repurposing what's left to build new weapons. Scavengers picking from the bones of the dead.
local units.
Spirit of Fire Actual. We have destroyed the base, awaiting new orders.
This is a good location to establish a base of our own. It's the heart of your operation, and once it's constructed, you can call in more structures to build an army.
Captain, I'm picking up a broadcast to local banished channels.
Can you intercept, Isabel?
Routing to you now.
Salvage teams, this is Decimus. Why have you ceased production? Explain yourselves.
Sounds like we got his attention.
We won't have long before he realizes what's happened. Isabel, keep intercepting those transmissions and sending them through. Jerome, get that base up and running.
Captain, I'm detecting a significant energy buildup in orbit above our base.
Plasma bombardment on the way. Take cover, Strike One.
So you crawled out of your hiding places for another battery? I thought we bloodied you enough last time. That was a taste of our power, humans. If you want more, I'll be waiting.
We can't turn down an invitation like that. What's the damage?
Nothing our restoration drones can't repair. We were lucky this time. That plasma beam came from the banished carrier ship, the one that attacked my outpost. The rest of Decimus's salvage operation is north of your position and marked on the map. Make him pay.
We'll be happy to deliver, Isabel. Now let's get going.
I ain't giving anyone a
Group
piggyback.
2.
Let's go. On the move. Rolling out.
I'm detecting another energy buildup. Take cover!
Everyone, take cover!
Run as you did before. You will burn like all we killed here.
Burning rubber. Trying to keep it steady. Moving out.
Group 1.
Marines, ready to serve.
I'm guessing that's Decimus.
He looks bigger than the last time I saw him.
Marines under hostile vehicle fire. Do you read?
I'm there, sir. On the double.
All units.
I will hollow out your skulls and let the short ones use them as toys.
All units.
Shipmaster, put an end to these creatures.
Decimus is ordering bombardment on his own position from the carrier. Fall back. All units.
The Ark is ours, humans, and no one will stand before the might of the banished.
All
Ram it.
Moving out. I'm under fire from ground troops. Nice and simple.
You got it. Let's do this.
All units. Watch out, you've got incoming.
I am impressed, humans. We'll meet again.
Now he's bombing his own base?
Monster! Killing his own as casually as he kills us.
Decimus must be trying to hide something. Search what's left.
We found something, Captain. Uploading now. Isabel, can you decrypt this for us?
Oh, this isn't good. I'm only recovering bits and pieces of data, but it all points to a cartographer.
Cartographer? Who's that?
Not who, what. I'll debrief you when you're back on the ship. This is gonna take a lot of explaining.
The intelligence we captured at Decimus's base indicates the Banished are using something called the Cartographer. What can you tell us, Isabel?
The cartographer is a map of everything on the Ark. That means Atriox could use it to locate key systems and weapons on this installation.
Isabel and I have been going over the data from Decimus's base, and we found a way into the cartographer, but it's not going to be easy. The cartographer's defenses make it almost impenetrable. The only way up to it is by a Forerunner elevator. If you can get access to the local Forerunner control towers, I can take control of the elevator and take us up. It's our only chance of getting inside.
We'll have to take it. We need to hit the Banished again before they find out what we discovered at their base. Get to the cartographer and find out what Atriox is planning. Be careful. The Banished may still have traffic moving along the route.
Coming in now, sir. Okay, listen up, team. You've all been chosen for this mission because you've seen plenty of action. We can't send a large force in without alerting Atriox to our presence. So I need the best. Scout the area. The Banished may still have troops moving along routes near the cartographer.
Let's hustle!
Spirit of Fire. We found destroyed Banished mining equipment. Do we have another team down here?
Negative. It sounds like we have another party in the mix. Be careful. The enemy of our enemy is not necessarily our friend.
Rolling out. On my way. I'm on it.
Isabel, have you seen anything like this before?
It's a massacre. Anyone that could do this to the Banished isn't someone we want to run into.
Agreed. Whatever happened here, we still have a job to do. Let's keep moving. Spirit of Fire. We found out who's been attacking the Banished mining operation here.
Looks like the Ark will only tolerate so much abuse before launching Sentinels to defend itself. This has to be related to the Banished using the cartographer.
Moving out. Hornet, en route.
Professor, we've reached one of the control towers.
Capture and hold it so I can start working on the elevator. Remember, each tower you hold will increase the speed that I can take control.
Vehicle down.
I'm there, sir.
All units. Group 3.
On my way. Be advised, hostile forces are in the area. Moving out.
I'm under attack!
Group 4.
I'll cut through them.
All units.
Spotting enemy forces, over.
That's it. I've unlocked the elevator.
All units. We've destroyed an enemy structure.
Wiping out hostiles.
Leader point earned.
Walk in the park.
Yes! That was the last one. That'll put a serious dent in their Wraith production.
Good work, team. We've got a clear route to the cartographer now, and you heard the Banished Wraith production at the same time.
Feels good to have another win, sir.
It may be a bit early for celebrations, Jerome. Let's wait until we find out what Atriox has been planning at the cartographer.
Start log. Senior Chief Petty Officer Alice 130. I managed to make it out of the outpost, and I've been tracking an enemy convoy to one of their compounds. They took some of our troops prisoner back there, and I'm not gonna leave them behind. I've spotted another abandoned research post, and I should be able to use it to send an encrypted message to the captain. I don't think they're expecting trouble. Time for me to give them some. End log. We got hostiles. Come get some. Moving to position. I'm under attack from enemy infantry. On the run. Let's do this.
Whoa! The cavalry's here. Oh, I felt that.
I'm getting you out of there. Hang on. Ready your weapons, troops. We're gonna get everyone back. It's gonna be a ball.
You're a sight for sore eyes, Spartan. I thought we'd never see you again.
We're only gonna get one shot at a pickup, so let's get everybody before we call for a ride home. Stay close to me, and we'll all get out of here together. Moving out. On the move.
Let's go.
Spirit of Fire Actual. This is Alice 130 reporting in.
Good to hear from you, Alice. How did you make it out?
Commandeered an enemy vehicle, sir. I've rescued some of our troops, and we're ready to get back in the fight.
Isabel's got your signal, and we're sending in Pelicans to extract you. She's also intercepted enemy chatter. The Banished are heading to your position now.
We'll hold the line until extraction, sir.
It's too hot for a complete base drop, but the Spirit of Fire is standing by to lend support.
Thanks. We'll make do. Alice out.
Alice, I have turrets ready to deploy to help shore up your defenses.
Let's move. Exactly what I signed up for. Yes, sir.
Cyclops under assault from enemy ground forces.
I love the smell of burning rubber in the morning. No problemo.
Receiving fire from ground troops. Over. I hope we all learned something today.
Spirit of Fire actual, they're throwing everything at us.
Isabel, launch Archer missiles now.
That's not gonna hold them back, sir. Close call. Where are we headed next, sir?
I'm putting those troops under your command so you can continue hit-and-run operations against the Banished. How would you like to cause them more trouble?
Well, I know I'm staying. Only one question, sir. Who are the Banished?
I'll get Isabel to put a briefing package together for you so you can catch up. Good hunting. Professor, once you arrive at the cartographer, you need to find out what Atriox is planning to use it for.
Understood, Captain. Isabel gave me everything the UNSC already knows about the area, and it looks like we'll need to reach the map room.
Also, I've been running scans as we get closer. There seem to be large power signatures from the central chamber nearby. It's unclear whether it's Banished or Forerunner in origin.
Be careful, Professor. There will be a strong Banished presence. And from what we've seen of the Sentinel defenses, you may have them to deal with too.
I'll let Jerome handle the former, but as for the Sentinels, remember that special project we were talking about earlier? I think it might be time for a test run.
It's not quite done yet, but I'll give it a shot. I'll wait for your word from down there. Good luck.
Up ahead. That's where we need to go. Come on. Oh, great. That was our way in.
Spirit of Fire actual, we've got a problem. The route through to the map room is blocked by some kind of energy shield.
Can you open it, Professor?
Well, we're in the right place. Those power signatures I detected in the central chamber must be connected to this energy shield somehow.
Spirit of Fire, we may be here a while. Let's find a way to open the shield. Wait, what's that sound? On the run! Not exactly a hard target, sir. I'm under fire from ground troops! Moving out! Spartan, Professor, there's some kind of Forerunner structure here.
That's the conduit for the energy shields, but the Banished have locked it down. As much as I'd like a more scientific solution, I think you're just going to have to destroy it to force it to shut down.
Only one way to find out. Weapons free, team. Target that conduit. Do you feel that, Professor?
The cartographer's sending in Sentinels to protect itself. We can't take on those Sentinels. Fall back.
I'm there, sir. Looks like they're here to stay, Professor. Any ideas?
What's the status of our special project, Isabel?
It's ready, Professor. You guys might want to hold on to something down there.
Clear those Sentinels. Our weapons aren't making a dent.
Isabel, we're going to need another EMP to clear them out.
All units.
Almost too easy. That did it. We've opened the energy shield to the central chamber, Professor. What happens now?
Let's find out.
Professor, wait!
Nothing ventured, nothing gained, right? Phew, smells bad. Brute bad. They must have been using these passages to avoid the Sentinels. Okay, there are 3 more conduits in this area. Each of them are controlling the Forerunner shield, blocking our path to the map room. So you'll need to shut down every one of them.
I never expected it to be easy, Professor.
Watch out for the Sentinels. They'll swarm in once you start attacking the conduits.
Then we better work fast. Let's find those conduits. Let's do this. You got it. Walk in the park. Read and understood. I'm there, sir. See you back in the attacked by enemy agents. I'll stop you. Making a mess of them. Walk in the park. Moving out.
All units.
Moving to position.
Isabel, there's another swarm blocking our entrance to the map room. Power up the EMP.
On the run! Roger. See you back in the mess.
Leader power ready. All units. Leader power.
That's cleared them out.
That looks like it did it, Professor. It's all yours.
Time to find out what Atriox has been up to. Incredible. You can see so much of the Ark from here. Weapon systems, environmental controls, bioresource libraries, and the Ark's portal network. Captain, Atriox has been using the cartographer to map and take over the Ark's portal nodes. There's thousands of them. He's got coverage over the whole of the Ark.
That's how his troops seem to be everywhere at once. At least we know how he's doing it now. Professor, I need to know how he's controlling that network so we can take it out. Do you have what you need?
Well, I'd love to stay and find out more, but I'd say that's our cue to go.
Spirit of fire. We're on our way back.
Atriox's forces are too strong and too well entrenched for us to fight head-on. But he's spread his troops far and wide by abusing the Ark's network of portals. That's his biggest mistake.
Thanks to the information the Professor got from the cartographer, we know Atriox's key controller for the portal network is nearby. If we destroy it, it'll cripple his ability to use that portal network.
Some of Atriox's troops will be stranded, and the rest won't be able to redeploy as easily. It'll give us a fighting chance.
The bad news is that we've detected mass deployment of Banished forces in this area, which means Atriox knows of our plans. The Banished will do everything they can to defend that portal control hub.
You'll need to neutralize each of the portals on the approach to the control hub, or we'll be overrun. To make things worse, our scouts believe Decimus arrived a few hours ago, and he'll be looking for a rematch. Make sure he doesn't walk away from this one.
Looking forward to it, sir.
Enemies on the way! Move faster, Grunts, or I'll throw you under myself!
Spirit of fire. We have eyes on the first portal and we're returning to base. Looks like we're not gonna make it back without a fight.
I've got no problem with that. This time we came prepared.
Jerome, I've marked the first portal on your map.
Thanks, Isabel. We've got our orders, team. Neutralize every portal we see until we reach the Banished portal controller.
Group 2.
There.
Airpad construct.
What's wrong, humans? Lost your nerve? I'm waiting for you!
Captain, I'm still reading heavy energy traces over the area ahead. I think it's a trap.
Decimus is setting up a kill zone. Jerome, you better use the portals to circumvent the area.
be a walk in the park.
Protect the portal! Crush the humans like the insects they are!
Come over here and try it, Decimus!
Soon enough, little demon. Soon enough.
Ground troops, over!
All units.
Walk in the park. You got it. They're as good as dead.
ODST's up.
You can count on me, sir.
We've taken out an enemy structure.
Styles. 5x5.
Reduced an enemy structure to rubble.
Orient under fire.
Leader point earned.
See you back at the mess.
Local units.
Demolition charges on the double.
We've destroyed an enemy structure.
Willing and able.
Be careful, Jerome. Decimus has had time to prepare for this. The Banished have shown a surprising amount of control over the Ark system so far. There's no telling how he'll use that against you.
But with that control, how long will it be before they figure out how to make a halo?
We won't give them the chance, Isabel.
All units.
On the double!
All units.
Keep going, it's almost done. Come get some.
Destroyed an enemy structure.
That's it. All banished portal signatures are shutting down. Wait, there's something coming through.
Human filth! Do you know what you have cost me? My salvage operation, the portals!
My heart bleeds.
Keep clear. As you can see, I've made some improvements.
I was looking for a second round with the Ringmaster. But his whipping boy will do just fine.
Turret constructed.
My master broke you, Spartan. I shall take great pleasure in doing the same.
Units.
Your arrogant species will be humbled. The only thing you are destined for is to be meat on my table.
I'm being hit by enemy.
All units.
Hold him down.
Rest, humans. The Atriox will ensure you'll never leave the Ark. We will control this place, and then the Banished will take all of your worlds. Very well. I will tear you apart with my own hands.
Wiping out hostiles. This is it. Put him in the ground.
Make the most of your victory, humans. It will be your last.
Talk about stubborn. Oh, and you wouldn't know about that, would you? Spirit of Fire, Decimus is down. Is that it? Done?
Well done, team. We're a step closer to leveling the playing field.
Captain, we have Banshees incoming.
Sir, Captain Cutter. Isabel.
The Spirit of Fire is under attack from the Banished fleet. Return to the ship, now!
Spirit of Fire to Alice 130. We have deactivated the Banished portal network. Are you in position?
Isabel, I wasn't expecting to hear from you. Where's the captain?
The Spirit of Fire is under heavy attack from the Banished carrier, so he's asked me to be your liaison while he deals with it.
You've made quite an impression on the Banished down there. We're showing signs of massive troop movement your way. Can you hold out while we're dealing with this attack?
Don't worry, Isabel. I've got this one. Good to be working with you. Alice out. All right, troops. Looks like the Banished want to put an end to our fun. The captain's a little busy upstairs, so we're on our own.
Spartan, you have Banished incoming.
Already on it, Isabel. Push them back, troops.
All units.
those tin cans, boss. Getting hit by
ground troops, over. They never learn, do they?
Local units. All units. Leader power ready.
ground forces. Under fire from ground troops.
Reinforcements level 2 researched. Local units.
We're under attack from ground troops.
Rally point set. Local units.
hell jumpers.
Group 2 assigned.
That's it, Alice. They've stopped. Wait. No, there's something else, and it's very big.
Go!
It's a scarab. They're sending in a scarab.
You heard Isabel. Get ready. We're gonna have our work cut out for us with this one.
Scorpion.
Everyone be ready to go,
Here break hearts
ASAP.
and win wars.
Move out.
All units.
Weapons loaded and feeling fine.
Rally point set.
Keep hitting that scarab. If we don't break it, it's over for us.
All units.
I'm under attack from a scarab.
Enemy scarab is out of the fight.
Isabel, scarab is down. Repeat, scarab is down.
I'm impressed. Is that it? Are there more incoming?
Negative, Isabel. Looks like they've given up.
It doesn't look that way from here on the bridge. We're still under attack from the banished carrier. The captain recommends you keep a small base there to guard the portal, but be ready to move out. I think we're going to need your help down there again very soon. Isabel out.
Leader power ready.
Johnson, get those guns back inside.
Multiple breaches in Sector 12. Jennings, get those hatches closed.
Where are we on that hull breach in Sector 17?
ETA 60 seconds.
Engineering Show me the contact point.
Starboard guns down.
Captain. Hard to do my best work like this. Can't we fight back?
Carrier just released more banshees.
Are we fighting back?
We are, Professor. Let me handle that. You just give me the update on the Ark.
Starboard guns are down. Rocky Module 3 has internal fires. Poked the nest, didn't we?
We did. Evacuate and vent. How long can we keep this up?
Not long. We're losing too many guns. At this rate, it'll be over soon. I think I found a way to get help. You can reopen our portal? No. We're going to make a halo. What? I've discovered the Ark keeps an almost finished ring in its central forges at all times. It's an emergency replacement in case one of the other rings breaks down. Rings? You must mean galaxy-destroying super weapons, right? Well, on that front, I figured out how to disable the ring's firing mechanism. We can only launch it to one of the locations of the original rings, however.
Isabel, you said the Master Chief first found a ring near enough to reach. That would make it within range of a comms beacon. It could work. Anders, how long do you need?
12 hours, if my calculations are correct.
We don't have 12 hours, Professor. We might not have 12 minutes. Just can't beat that right now.
I can. I'm gonna need a little help, though.
Explain.
Well, for starters, I need her down there with me.
Isabel?
Sorry, sir. I've been on the Ark a while. After recent battle reports, you should have figured out that there are rules around here. I intend to break one. A big one. We'll need to split ground forces between these two locations to buy me some time.
You're taking control of ground forces now? Buy you time for what?
That ship brought these monsters. killed everyone I was supposed to protect. Now it wants to do the same to you. I won't let that happen. It's time to show them what power really means around here.
Captain, we're on site of the Forerunner particle cannon we discovered at the cartographer. We've targeted the banished carrier, and we're ready to fire on your say-so.
Do it. The Spirit of Fire wasn't built to fight a carrier like the Enduring Conviction, and we can't hold it off for long.
We're locked on, Captain. The cannon's not large enough to destroy the carrier, but it will immobilize it and punch a hole through its shields. If we can stay alive long enough.
That's where the second part of Isabel's plan comes in. Jerome, are you and Isabel in place?
Yes, sir. We're making our approach to the banished base beneath that carrier.
Good. Be ready to get Isabel inside the carrier once its shields are down. Douglas, Atriox can't afford to lose that carrier, so he'll be sending all his local forces at you to stop that cannon. That's a confirmed hit, Professor. The Enduring Conviction is immobilized and not going anywhere. What's the ETA on full penetration of its shields?
Hard to estimate, Captain. This thing didn't exactly come with instructions. I'll draw as much power as I can into the cannon, but we're going to make one heck of a target.
Agreed. Douglas, the banished carrier is Atriox's biggest weapon and only means of slipstream transport, so he'll be sending everything he can to destroy that cannon.
Now that we've crippled their portals, the banished will have to make a traditional frontal assault using whatever local forces they have. To reach the cannon, the banished will have to pass through those choke points to the east and west, so we've set up UNSC barriers there to defend them. We need to make sure they hold fast.
I've set up monitoring equipment along each of the possible routes, so I can alert Douglas as the banished arrive.
And with Atriox redirecting all his forces your way, he'll be leaving the base beneath the carrier relatively clear, giving Jerome and Isabel a chance to infiltrate it. They'll be standing by for word when you've broken through the carrier's shields. Hold the line, team.
Jerome, this is Douglas. We got a confirmed hit on the carrier's shield. It's gonna take a while to punch through, but it's working.
Good to hear. We're making our way now. Keep that carrier busy for us.
Douglas, I'm starting to get early warning alerts on those monitors. The banished will be here soon.
Armory constructed.
Making my way.
Douglas, the cannon's nearly broken through the carrier shields. I just need a little bit longer.
Sure thing, Professor. Think they've taken enough punishment yet?
Apparently not. I'm receiving an incoming communication. It's not encrypted, and it's not UNSC. I'm patching it through.
Ah, little Spartan. I see you've recovered from our introduction. It seems you need another lesson.
That was him.
Atriox.
Forget him. We need to focus on... Uh-oh. On the everything they're throwing at us.
Good. I've got some anger to work off.
Here goes. It worked. The shields are down.
Nice shooting, Professor. Get ready for extraction back to the Spirit of Fire. Jerome, this is Douglas. The shield is down and you are a go.
Roger that, Douglas. Now get your troops clear. You don't want to be down there when Isabel gets started. Alice, this is Jerome. Isabel and I are making our approach on the banished base beneath the carrier.
Roger that, Jerome. My team is standing by and ready to roll on your say-so.
Good to hear. Once the carrier's shield is down, we'll only have a small window of time to board it via the grav lift. I need your team on standby, in case we run into any problems.
I've got your back, Jerome. You just worry about getting there. Good luck.
We're approaching the LZ for the grav lift now. Wait, we got hostiles. Hold on, we're going down.
No!
Getting to that grav lift isn't gonna be as easy as we hoped.
Jerome, I'm picking up chatter over comms. The banished are on their way.
Sniper team, this is Sergeant Olieri. The banished
Banished defenses got the drop on us and grounded Jerome and Isabel's Pelican on the way to the grav lift. Get to the crash site and rendezvous with them for new orders.
Got eyes on hostile. Another hostile in the ground.
Local units.
Neutralizing.
Local units. Local units.
Suicide grunts. Take him out from range.
Take out your
The
targets
enemy has a
and press this out fast.
Oh, and I thought I was going to get to rescue a Spartan today. Glad to have you with us. We're going to need your eyes to spot any more Banished surprises. Let's move out.
Let's go.
Those turrets are still active around the grav lift, Jerome. We're gonna need some heavy armor to destroy them.
That's what Alice is here for. 130, do you copy? We're ready.
I copy, Jerome. It's about time, too. I was beginning to think you wanted to win this war on your own.
Wouldn't want to spoil your fun, Alice. Banished are defending their grav lift with anti-air turrets. I have Isabel with me, so I can't risk a frontal assault, and a Pelican won't make it past those guns. I need someone to flank them and take them out.
Okay, we can station Kodiaks at these 3 points, so we can hit those turrets simultaneously. You'll be able to get across before the Banished have even noticed.
Got eyes on hostile.
Setting up more defenses. Kodiaks, target those generators and fire at will.
Units.
Always nice to have a rest. Getting going.
Group 1.
Hostile structure is roll out, team. I'll jump in if you get into any trouble. Let's protect those Kodiaks. Adjusting elevation.
Group 4 assigned.
Negative, sir. Go. That's the final location. Deploy the Kodiak and stand by on my orders. You have a target for me, sir? Acquiring target. Kodiaks, fire!
Jerome, this is Douglas. The carrier shield is down and you are good to go.
Roger that, Douglas. Now get your troops clear. You don't want to be down there when Isabel and I are finished. That goes for you too, Alice. This is it, Isabel. You ready?
As I'll ever be.
Whoa.
Problem?
No. We've just never had Spartan ringside seats before.
Let's get to work. Our entrance wasn't exactly subtle.
Okay. I just need to find their... Got it. Troops below are clear. I'm starting now. Promise you won't leave without me.
Isabel. What do we do, Isabel?
been busy.
Not as busy as you.
The grav lift. What do we do?
You hold on.
Wait, what? Wait a minute!
One Spartan. Yes, and the AI. We still don't know how she accessed our... How many of your men survived? Enough to honor our contract. But how? Get everyone you can on that ring. Take it from the humans. Prove you are still worth your price.
About 30 minutes ago, we lost contact with several of our landing parties on the new Halo ring. Shortly thereafter, we received confirmation of a large Banished invasion.
When a new ring is launched, the Ark activates access points, so Sentinels can finalize preparations. Atriox must be using these points to send his troops up.
We have to stop the flow of Banished reinforcements getting to this access point before our forces on the Halo are overwhelmed. Once that's done, we can send our forces up to help clean the Banished off the ring.
And Captain, if I may, please try to limit collateral damage while you're down there. The Foundry is literally the birthplace of the Halos. There's so much we could learn from it about slip space travel, gravitational manipulation, or building the biggest guns the galaxy has ever seen. Just don't blow it up.
Time to try and blast our way through. Every second we wait, the Banished are moving more troops onto the ring through that access point. We've got to reach the Foundry and stop the Banished boarding the ring.
That Scarab's plasma beam could easily destroy the Banished barricades. If we could capture it, that is.
I know just the people for the job. Alice, Douglas, fight your way through and capture that Scarab.
It'll be a pleasure.
Hold them back! Spirit of fire! We need backup! We can't hold out much longer!
Support's on its way. Hang on.
Put us down here, pilot.
Thanks, Spartans. We haven't been able to make much headway since we've been here.
We're here to change that.
All units.
I hear you, sir.
We've got new orders. We're gonna capture a Scarab so we can take down the barricades.
This I gotta see. You got our guns.
Alice 130 ready.
Group 3 assigned.
Better hurry up. They're moving more troops to that Scarab. I think it's nearly repaired.
If we don't get there before the Banished repair it, there will be no way for us to breach their defenses.
You know, Alice, I've always wanted to drive one of those things.
Okay, you're up. One of us should stay on the ground anyways. Don't say I never give you anything. Count on it.
Scorpion under assault from enemy ground forces!
On the double. Taking them out. You got it. On the way.
I'm under artillery assault. Little help.
Keep destroying those facilities and they'll have fewer troops to put on the Halo.
Let's do this! Hoorah! Ready for action.
We have hostiles.
Watch out, you've got incoming.
You shall not take our Scarab, demons. Shipmaster, I have the human's location.
Spartans,
The Banished have an honor guard overseeing the repair of the Scarab.
Excellent. It's been a while since I tussled with an honor guard.
On the double! I'm receiving fire from enemy birds. Can anyone assist? I'm there, sir. On the run! They ran in.
Leader power ready.
Got a hostile air unit that won't leave me alone.
All units.
Taking them out. Come get some.
Any chance of some anti-air support?
You've destroyed our carrier, demons. I shall see your remains scattered to the winds. Val Saham will return to my clan with your heads. This is for my fallen brother.
The honor guard is at the picture. Douglas, you're up.
This sure beats a warthog.
Going.
Don't panic. I'm here. Getting going. Making my way. Douglas moving out.
All units.
Run away! Run away!
Getting going. I can do this blindfolded. Coming through! Shoot it up. Think I just stepped in something.
Signed.
Douglas, destroy that barrier! We don't all have a Scarab, remember?
Douglas, that Scarab is still vulnerable to air and anti-vehicle units. Make sure you have a support force to respond quickly to attacks. We cannot afford to lose it.
Copy that, sir.
Lighting them up!
All units.
No problem.
I'm receiving fire from enemy birds. Can anyone assist?
Firebase constructed.
The Banished have established bases at the edge of the Foundry. They're sending troops up to the Halo using the nearby access point.
It's vital you destroy those bases, team. If we don't stop the Banished reinforcing that Halo, our troops there will have no chance to hold it.
By my estimation, we don't have long.
Then let's make sure we win.
Anyway.
Artillery deploying. Take out those blister bags fast.
All units. The enemy has destroyed one of our buildings.
Under enemy assault. Can anyone assist?
More blister backs inbound.
Units. All units.
See you back in the mess. Roger.
I'm under enemy attack.
Our base is under attack.
Spartan under
all units.
Hey, get those charges down.
Douglas Airport 2 under attack.
All units.
I'm being harassed by enemy birds.
Taking out the trash. I'll get there.
You did it! They won't be able to send any more of their troops.
I enjoyed that, sir. What are our next orders?
We need you on the installation. We may have stopped the Banished flow of reinforcements, but Atriox already has a sizable force on the ring. Use the access point to get yourself to the ring and set a charge to destroy it behind you. Jerome is already en route. Report to him when you arrive.
Yes, Yes, sir. It'll be good to get the whole team back together again.
We've stopped the tide of banished reinforcements arriving on the ring, but Atriox has already managed to gain a foothold near Alpha Base.
Our troops have been trying to reach the ring's control room, but the routes are cut off by a banished shield.
We've got to get to that control room so I can deactivate the Halo's firing systems and plant our signal beacon. If I can't do that, we won't be sending an SOS back home. We'll be sending a very large and very live bomb.
If Atriox gets control of this Halo, he'll be holding a gun to the head of all life across hundreds of light years. We have to clear the Banished off this ring. It's up to you, Red Team.
Captain, your troops fight with a tenacity that almost matches my Jiralhane brothers. I'm impressed. You and I are survivors, and I respect that. So I offer you a boon. Take your troops, take your ship, leave now, and I will not hunt you down.
Did you make the same offer to the people you slaughtered at that outpost? We're not going anywhere. We're only talking right now because you know I'm going to take this Ark from you.
Look, treachery. These are the only reasons you still live, Cutter. Very well. I admire your spirit, Captain. But you've just sentenced your little ship to oblivion.
Stay down!
It's a wonder you stayed alive without me.
Always gotta show off, hey, Alice?
Who gets to take this one?
Figured you two have had enough fun. Spirit of Fire actual. We've secured the base, but our forces are scattered.
Regroup everyone you can, but the priority is getting to that control room and disarming the Halo before it heads towards human space.
We'll get it done, sir.
We're halfway there, troops. Stay the course. Group 2.
Red Team, we have hostiles at the barrier. Won't be able to hold it for long.
Hold the line, Red Team.
All units.
Pelican leaving the DZ and returning to base.
Under fire from ground.
Make my way. Units delivered.
All units. Our base is under attack.
Get it going. I'm there.
Turret constructed.
What's that sound?
The installation has released a retriever. They're the Ark's most powerful sentinels.
Because we didn't have enough going on.
Heightened security protocols kicked in as soon as the Halo left the Ark. That may work in our favor.
Oh yeah, I'm getting pounded by artillery.
All units. All units.
I got this.
All units.
All units.
I'm under
delivered
aerial
to DZ.
assault.
Over. All units out on ground. I'm under fire from enemy birds.
All units.
Too slow, pal.
Spartan, moving out.
That wasn't easy.
It's only retreated for repairs. It'll be back soon. I've marked 3 control towers. If you can secure those, I should be able to take control of the retriever. Until then, keep out of its way.
You know, just for once I'd like a straight-up fight. There's the enemy, shoot the enemy, go home.
I have full control of the retriever. Get to the shield generator, Red Team, and I'll clear the way.
On our way, Professor. Professor, the retriever's back.
But this time, it's under our control. For now, anyway.
Keep the area clear for the Professor.
Stand back. Let's see what our new friend can do. We're in.
This is it, team. Get ready to defend the control room. The professor has to go down into the ring to deactivate its weapon systems and set up the comms beacon. Professor, what's the update at the control room?
I'm in, and I think I found the Halo's weapon systems. Once I've deactivated them, then I'll place the comms beacon.
Keep us updated. Jerome, Atriox will be sending everything to stop us. You need to hold the line and protect the professor in the control room until she's finished her work.
Won't let you down, sir.
The clock's ticking, and we don't have time to drop a base and build it up. You're going to have to rely on turret defenses, so keep them up and running.
Fresh troops will be sent in directly from the Spirit of Fire as soon as they're ready to deploy. And I've got all the ship's weapon systems primed and ready, so we'll help as much as we can from up here.
Okay, everyone. Let's get to work. Good luck. Red Team, you have to hold the Banished back until the Professor's done her work.
Don't worry, sir, we've got her. And it looks like we've got company right now.
This control room has a defensive shield, but it won't last long. You just keep the wolves at bay.
The Spirit of Fire's weapons are at your disposal, Spartan. Get the ship in the fight. Turrets and restoration drones are online. Call in support when you need it. The Spirit of Fire is standing by to assist, Jerome. Use everything you can. We have to keep the Professor safe.
Constructed.
Sir, my troops are ready to go!
Local units. All units.
Won't be a challenge, sir.
Nightingale under assault from enemy troops. Need support.
They'll wish they were never born. Yes, sir. You got it. Sit back and let the drones do their work.
Ground troops!
Damn it, vehicle down. Nightingale taking fire. I'm not built for combat.
Local units. Turret upgraded.
Marines under assault from enemy ground forces!
Turret upgraded. Turret upgraded.
Under attack from enemy...
Turret upgraded. Turret upgraded. Red Team, the Banished have warlords on the field overseeing their troops. Eliminating them will disrupt the Banished's chain of command.
Roger, sir.
Nothing like sowing a little chaos.
Local units. On the move. Local units. We've got reinforcements for you now, Red Team. All units. All units.
I'm there. I'm under attack, boss!
We've destroyed an enemy structure. Leader power ready. Local units.
We've eliminated another warlord. Let's get you fixed.
Local units. Local units. What's the status, Professor?
It's complicated. So many protocols. I'm probably halfway there. I need more time.
Make it fast, Professor. Leader power ready. All units.
Count on it.
Group 3.
Hostile spotted!
hang on. Okay, I've done it. The ring's disarmed, and the communications relay is in place. Well, that's a little more complicated. I'm going to have to go down into the ring to set it up. I need more time.
We're counting on you, Professor. Jerome, hold the control room at all costs so the Professor can get back to us when she's done. I'm not leaving anybody behind.
Copy that, sir. Game faces, team.
Group 2.
Alice moving out.
Group 3. Group 3. Local units.
Under.
Group 1 assigned.
You have a target for me, sir?
Leader power ready. Group 2.
SAP!
Group 4.
What are my orders, sir? Triangulating targets.
Running estimates.
If you can see it, I can shoot it. Locating target.
Under air assault!
Group 4.
Hostile target is down.
Group 2.
Will do.
Restoration truck down.
Same Monday.
EST's under air assault. Look alive. Just spotted enemy forces.
Grizzly under fire from enemy air units.
We're up, team.
Leader power ready.
Hunted down.
Marines under air assault!
Group 2.
On the double. I need assistance against these air units. Read and understood. Condor moving.
Leader power ready.
I've been targeted.
Local units. Group 4.
No sweat.
Got Loki's on my tail.
Got anything bigger?
We've got reinforcements for you now, Red Team.
Nerve dirt nap. Over.
Group 1.
Lock the island.
All systems go.
Watch out, team. The Banished have sent in artillery.
I can't do that, sir.
We got hostiles.
We're taking fire from enemy vehicles.
Hostile ground troops are trying their luck. Go easy next time. These things aren't free.
Gonna get some anti-air support ASAP.
Sit back and let the drones do their work. We're being assaulted by enemy vehicles!
All stations are go. Can anyone say overkill?
Sir, we won't be able to hold them off indefinitely.
Professor, time's running out.
Communications array is ready, Captain. You said it yourself. Can't leave until the Banished are gone. I found something down here that'll help.
Whatever it is, it better work, Professor.
Tangos, keep them peeled.
Receiving fire from ground troops. Over. We've lost an infantry unit.
1.
I'm under fire from enemy ground troops.
We're getting pounded here.
Group 4.
Calculating trajectories.
ODST's under fire from enemy ground troops.
Tracking hostiles. No, sorry, sir.
Captain, he's back.
Leader power ready. Put him through.
You think you can stand against me? I, who defied the Covenant itself?
Here's your notice, Atriox. The Ark is our home now, and it's under our protection. Cut it, Isabel. I've heard enough.
Captain, I didn't think you could make him any madder, but...
Spotted some tangos, over.
The threat has been eliminated.
Got them on the ropes, Captain. But it's only a matter of time before they send more.
Professor, what's the plan?
I've gained control of the Halo's gravity anchors, Captain. Get our troops clear and get ready.
Group 4.
Getting going.
Look alive, this is it.
Group 2.
We're getting hit from ground troops up here.
Group 4. Group 2.
Anyone want to take care of those enemy troops?
Leader power ready.
I'm getting beat on by a...
Enemy scout is out of the fight.
Enemy spotted.
Group 4. Group 1. Group 2.
Stay in the beach.
Go easy next time. These things aren't free.
We brought down an enemy scout. Group 4. Group 1.
Set up the charges. ODST's under fire.
Group 3. Group 3.
Orders confirmed.
The enemy has destroyed one of our buildings.
Can do.
Group 2. Group 3.
Cue up the music, guys.
Group 2. Leader power ready.
Got eyes on enemy.
Leader, our troops are clear, Professor. Whatever you're gonna do it now. Local units.
Professor, it's now or never.
Show us what you got.
the rendezvous.
With all due respect, Spartan, I don't believe that's an option any longer.
Professor Anders, there must be some way.
Don't worry, Captain. As soon as I'm back to the Sol system, I'll get that beacon out. It should only be a few weeks.
Professor!
And then I can figure out how to get back to you.
Captain?
The other teams are clear?
Yes, sir. ETA to the Spirit of Fire is 5 minutes.
Bring up the map. We have a lot of work to do until she gets back.
Aye, Captain. Why did we drop out of slip space? Good job, Ellen. We may have been safer on the Ark.
Do not disobey your orders again. Scout the shell, salvage the ships. That is it. Atriox was clear.
I'll look around. And if we find prizes to bring back... How could that go wrong?
Voridus, listen. You fail him one more time, trying to prove yourself, and I will not be able to save you. And it will be both our skulls beneath his mace.
Relax, brother. You worry too much.
Pavium, we are ready to move to High Charity. My men are impatient for glory. Put a leash on them, Voridus. The terrain here is unsuitable for our power extractors. I am still working on a solution, and your men would do well to remember that whatever we find here belongs to Atriox.
This war has tamed you, brother. Where is your Jirulhane lust for adventure? That relic is ripe for plunder.
This war has taught me, Voridus. Stay your hand. Once we reach High Charity, we need to move quickly to avoid the wrath of the Sentinels defending it.
Yes. I am well aware of what we face here. Hurry your preparations, Old One. I already have troops on the ground. Voridus out.
This way, Whelps. There's weapons to be salvaged from High Charity, and Voridus commands us to return to base for new orders.
Did you say High Charity, the Covenant capital place? I heard it was haunted. Scary monsters everywhere. Whoa, man! Back off the gas!
Silence! Those Covenant lies do not concern me, and that means they do not concern you!
Blow them out of the sky. Move!
Voridus, there are many Sentinels amassing here near the salvage site. They may be guarding rather than protecting something within High Charity.
The old stories of the parasite. Nothing but Covenant propaganda, old friend. handle the sentinels near you and let me deal with the ones here. We'll have what we need in no time.
Whoa! That's a lot of sentinels!
Our air forces are engaging sentinels near High Charity.
Ah! What fool turned off the light bridge?
Oh, too bad. Guess someone else will have to deal with those sentinels.
Cowards! I shall punt you into the void! Reavers, reactivate the light bridge! I'm a walking barrage of bad news.
Oh, Covenant stuff! Retro!
Troops, I'm sending in a locust to clear the path.
We turn back?
You can return with salvage goods, or on a platter as meat for the real soldiers. Your choice.
Choice made! Let's blast it!
The sentinels are attacking our base.
Forerunner, the orbital designator shows they're coming from a nearby launching bay.
Fear not, Pavio. One of my new toys should handle them. Fire a disruption emitter at the launching bay. Its EMP field will stun those sentinels.
Local units. Leader point first. The enemy's air units picked the wrong target. Base is under attack.
Now, hit them while they are defenseless.
Local units. Fortis, the EMP field from that emitter is fluctuating.
I made a few improvements, and now it affects a much larger area.
Your improvements have shortened the duration of the EMP field. You will need to replace it soon. Turret complete. Fortis, you are going to be facing more sentinels than we ever have before. Tell me you have a plan.
I'm putting it into action right now.
Local units. Very subtle. Fortis, we have placed the markers to show the route for your scarab. Stalking my prey. Local units.
There's still so much wreckage lying around High Charity. It's going to take me a while to carve through it. Next time the Covenant lose a war, I hope they clean up after themselves.
Local units, we should proceed with caution, Fortis. There are strange readings from inside the wreckage. You know the tales of the Gravemind and the corruption it spread inside High Charity. If true, then it could be a greater threat than even the Covenant were.
More lies from the prophets. Even if there was once such a threat, any monsters would be long dead by now.
Local
Pavio, we have encountered a new Forerunner defense system. Turrets.
The area around High Charity is more fortified than anywhere else. It is clear we are treading where we should not.
The Banished go where they want and destroy any who oppose. Is Atriox's rise not proof of this?
Atriox used cunning as well as strength. A wise warrior does not pick a fight with an unknown foe. Local units.
The humans are here! They will not stop us from taking what we want. Wipe them out! Pavio, the humans are here.
What? If they crept beneath our scans, their forces must be small. Simply a reconnaissance mission.
Then I'll make sure they don't report anything back. Enough fun! Back to the mission.
Local units. Fortis. From the size of the shell, it appears large portions of High Charity remain intact.
Which means there are more weapons for us to plunder. Atriox warned us not to enter High Charity, Forerunner. Focus on salvaging what remains around it. On them. They keep my approach. Local units. Forerunner, I have run into problems with the salvage drills. The power that runs under the surface here is surprisingly unstable. What's the problem? Take it all. I'm not sure if our extractors could handle it in this unrefined form. I'm sure you'll figure it out, brother. That's why I keep you around. Power extractor. In the air! Moving to position. Our base is under attack. Fabio, I found some kind of Forerunner interface, and there are more Sentinels nearby. Be careful, Forerunner. There is still much we don't understand about the Forerunners and their machines. You may make things worse. Don't fret, brother. I can handle it. I'm going to investigate. Scarab Commander, continue smashing through that wreckage. Protect the Scarab while I try and deactivate the Sentinel defenses. Aha! It seems to have several security levels, and the first one should be broken when I do this. It worked. That's the first level deactivated. Fortis, the Sentinel attacks have increased in ferocity. Come to see who's undoing your work, eh? Destroy them. I'm not finished here yet. Use the disruption emitters. Nothing must stop our Scarab. Build a better one next time. Every time I think I've solved it. Wait, this looks promising. Do I have to tell you again? Protect your leader. Mysteries are what kept the Covenant blinkered and weak. We will smash through them. Base is under attack. Turret constructed. Almost there. Yes, this should be it. The Sentinels are sending even more against us. They're getting desperate. I must be close to completely shutting them down. We are approaching High Charity now, Fortis. At last, Fabio. I hope your pack is ready to transport the riches we find nearby. Stay alert. There is a massive Sentinel wave flying in your direction. Wait. Fortis! The Ark has sent retrievers to stop us. I'm tired of their interference. I'll use this thing to deactivate the Sentinel defenses once and for all. Fortis! We're not doing any damage against those retrievers. How will we stop them? Fortis, the retrievers still attack us. You must deactivate the defenses soon. Leader power base. Local units. I'm under fire from air units. I will show them. I see enemy regiment units. Hit the wrong target. The Sentinel defenses have been deactivated. They will interfere no longer. Remember, brother, our orders are to leave the shell of High Charity intact. There should be enough pickings for us around the perimeter. So you've said many times. I can handle myself, brother. For it is out. It's time we got inside to take what's ours. Go, brothers! It's time for us to get our reward.
Prepare yourselves. Our troops are en route to perform salvage extraction from the nearby ships.
Good. If Forerunner is listening to me, he'll be doing the same from outside of High Charity. Have you had word from him?
No. No further communications since he and his brutes approached High Charity.
Unsurprising. No doubt he's picked a fight with some sentinels there, but he should have reported in. No matter. I want us to be ready for extraction as soon as possible. Let's get to work. We need those barriers down so I can clear a path for the salvage route. Forerunner, this is Pavium. Have you found anything outside the shell?
Pavium, fall back. I warn you. We have been assaulted.
Forerunner, respond. Engineers, get his comms feedback now.
Pavium, movement from High Charity.
The rumors were true. What has that fool done? Cowards! We will hold the line until I hear from Forerunner and his troops. I will not abandon them.
Don't let them touch you.
Hold firm. Fight's enough. Enough! Destroy those who turn. They are no longer your allies. And they will fall quickly. Do not let them touch you. Instead, they will consume your body and mind. On my way! This won't take long! About time. Exactly! Out of my way!
Ready to destroy.
Turret improved. My orbital designator shows a massive wave of flood coming soon. Gather supplies and build defenses to be ready for them. Local units. Defend the Goliaths! They must clear both routes, or we'll have nowhere to fall back to!
The enemy is here!
We must have a staggered retreat! If Forerunner is still alive, he will need us! I understand. Exactly! Fight back! The Banished have not come so far to be devoured by monstrosities! As you wish. No more trouble than a thorn beast. Out of my way. I will see it through. Kill the infected where they fall. We cannot risk an acceleration in their numbers. Out of my way. The Blood are trying to destroy our Goliaths. Pavium, on the move! Our base is that we have little time to prepare before they return. Fall back to the next line and ready the defenses. Goliaths, cover us as we fall back. Local units. Forwardus, this is Pavium. Are you alive, brother? We are holding as long as we can.
Silence! Stand to attention!
The orbital designator shows we have a little time before the next flood surge. Start preparing our defenses. Advancing! Goliaths have broken through. Retreat back to our base and fortify it. Goliaths, cover us! The Flood are already at the base. Clear them out! Infected troops are using our vehicles against us. The Flood are adapting new forms to combat us. We must act quickly. We must not lose our base to the infection. Destroy the Flood!
What do you want? What am I in?
Locals, clear the way! An easy task. Attention, Pack Brothers. We make our final stand here. I left too many Jirohane on the battlefield during the Covenant War. I will not abandon Voridus. If Voridus or one of his pack contact us, I want to know of it immediately. Recover those blisterbacks. We will need their power if we are to hold even briefly. Units. Local units. Local units.
Forerunner, ready to have you. This is Voridus. My pack and I barely escaped High Charity.
You live! What madness has been released upon us? Is this your doing?
I did not believe the tales. They appeared from nowhere and forced us back. During our retreat, we discovered an entrance to a Forerunner structure below ground. My engineers believe it is connected to the defenses I shut down earlier.
Get in there and start them up again!
We cannot break through the Flood to reach it. We are at the power support site you established earlier, but have already lost many to the parasite.
Stand back! We are on our way to help you break the lines! We cannot hold this sector any longer. Abandon the base.
Our ground forces have fallen to the enemy.
Size of that thing. It's... units. Forest! Our way has been blocked. We cannot reach you directly. We will have to find another route.
Be quick, Fabian. The Flood are rapidly taking over this sector as well.
We did not defy the Covenant to be twisted into such foul creatures. The Banished forge our own path. I will not fall to these monstrosities. Local units. Push through them. Do not let them stop you. Local units. Keep moving. If we slow down, we will be overwhelmed. Units. Use everything you have. They must not stop us. Send in the barrage from our turrets on the perimeter. That will hold them long enough. Let's move out. Voridus. We've made it out. Hold on. Voridus, my troops and I are nearly at your position at the salvage drills. Have you reached the Forerunner defense station?
Some kind of flood forms block the entrance to the station. It's as if they understand it's a threat to them. We barely even had time to establish a base before they besieged us.
We must reach that station. If we can't reactivate the Forerunner defenses, we will have no chance against the parasite.
We haven't the numbers, Pavium. Each time we kill one, another appears. The Flood is everywhere, scattered across every surface, every crack and fissure.
The fissures? That whole area is honeycombed with explosive power. If we can start the salvage drills, we can use them to cause a chain reaction and burn the parasite away.
I will start our extractors up immediately to start stockpiling power. Start the extractors. We'll need all the power we can to start the salvage drills up. Pavium, the power is too unstable for our extractors. small eruptions where the power has crystallized. If we collect them in that state, we can break them down for use in the drills.
Very well, Forerunner. I've set up my own operation. We'll start gathering the power we need for the salvage drills. With me, the liquid form of that energy has crystallized where it has broken through the surface. We can use those crystals to start the drills again. Local units. Stop them. We've lost the building. Local units. Fight's enough.
Brother, I witnessed one of those things decimate a squad of my troops earlier. They're everywhere here. They seem to occur on a cycle.
Monitor them as best you can. I'll need to know when they're about to burst.
Enemy unit spotted.
Coordinates received. Attacking. Another burster. Grab the power before it erupts. Local units. Engaging the enemy. Megaturret firing. They cannot move against us.
I hope they had troops inside.
Local units. Mega turret upgraded.
The pressure will soon force the flood bursters out, brother.
This doesn't crack them, nothing will. Local units. Mega turret firing. Local units. There is crystallized power breaking through the ground around that thing. Take it for the drills. We must seize all we can. Local units.
The pressure is close to releasing the flood bursters.
I will. Local units. Leader point burned. Local units. Ready your weapon, though. Here they go. Our base is under attack. We've lost the building. Local units. Fortis, the salvage drills have begun blasting through. We just need to protect them until they've breached the surface and ignited the liquids beneath. Local units. Not a challenge.
Pavium, the flood reinforcements are accelerating. They must recognize the threat those drills pose to them.
Their forms are endless! This thing seems to be leading the others, enhancing their strength. Focus fire on it! Bring upon us. Coordinates received. Attacking. Destroy the flood, so we can safely collect the rest of the power here. Turret improved. Local units. Forerunner station. I will stay here with the rest of our troops to guard your exit. Find a way to reactivate the Sentinel defenses down below. Glorious. Redeem yourself.
I will not return until I have, brother. Good luck.
And to you. Now go. I will inform Atriox of what has taken place here.
Pavium, how far down is this facility? The lift still hasn't reached the bottom. It is endless.
If you had followed orders, you wouldn't have to be down there, and I wouldn't have to be up here watching more of our troops fall to the infection.
I told you I will fix this, Pavium. The means to reactivate the Sentinel flood defenses should lie below.
As does the flood.
Tread carefully. This area will be rotten with flood forms. Be sure to make use of your incendiary gels. The enclosed spaces will work to your advantage.
The lift slows. It seems I have arrived. Hold the line up there. I'll be back soon. I've arrived, Pavium. It stinks of death down here. The enemy is everywhere.
We will stop the flood together, Fortis. My troops and I will guard the entrance up here, but you must reactivate those defenses quickly.
None escape our sights. This facility is pitted with many chasms. Jump routes, be ready. The enemy is near. The flood has already started to choke this place. Watch your step. Let all burn in my wake. Come, let us move fast before the flood completely engulfs this place. Jump routes. Investigate the console on that pillar. We need to find a way forward. I smell new victims, Pavium. The way forward is not clear. We have many Forerunner beam defenses and retracted light bridges.
A good sign. It means the facility is still partly functional. We may still be able to restore the defenses.
Bring out. Impressive. Pavium, the Forerunner beams make swift work of the flood here.
As they will you, Fortis. Can you get past them?
We are more agile than those shuffling monstrosities. I'll send one of my squad through to deactivate them from the other side.
You surprise me, Fortis. I thought you would want to test your mighty reflexes against the beams.
Away. On the move. On our way. Moving out. The path is clear. Continue on. Units. Going Pavium. We found a teleporter down here. It appears to be connected to the one near you. I need reinforcements.
Scout ahead while I get it working.
There's a Forerunner terminal ahead in a large chamber, but it's surrounded by blisters. We should investigate it.
Then I suggest using an honor guard. Their cloaking abilities will enable them to reach the terminal undetected.
You have reinforcements ready for me then?
Yes. The teleporter's working, but I can't spare many fighters. If the flood return here, I will need everyone to hold them back.
Local unit. Yes. I should have trusted my instincts. That infestor was part of an ambush. Destroy those spawners. I will finish them. Local units. This will be quick. Mighty blow.
Fortis, the light bridge controls aren't working!
The flood is corrupting everything. We must move fast before the whole facility is a lost cause. How's the pack? Enemies.
Fortis! They come!
Then destroy them. I will not fall to these aberrations. Leader point earned. Need new trophies. Making my local units.
Thirsts for blood!
Local units. Hear me. I will easily tear through them. It's done. Moving out. It's shut down behind us. At least it should buy us some time. That looked like the last chasm jump routes. You will have to measure your worth in kills now. One Pavium. I think we found it. It resembles the system I shut down before. Strange. It's almost as if the flood understands its importance. The locks are blocked with their filth. There is cunning in their chaos, Voridus. The Flood seems to be growing in intelligence. You must clean those locks and reactivate the defenses now!
Local units, our weapons are yours. What is our mission?
I am sending my finest warriors for you, Voridus. I have also outfitted some brutes with new equipment inspired by your experiments. Fight well.
And you, brother. I will see this done. It's ready.
Fire from infantry!
It's working, Pavium. The power is increasing. Once this device is at full power, I should be able to re-enable the defenses. Ready. I will finish them. My rucks and tusks. I shall murder them. We're being attacked by the enemy. Pavium, the system is at full power. I'm reactivating it now.
Then reactivate the defenses. The Flood is almost here.
Yes, this is familiar. Time to fight, Sentinels. Local units. System is back on. The Sentinel cleansing operation should commence soon. It seems the Flood are aware of the threat. They rushed to stop us. It is done. The defense system is working again.
Sentinels are appearing up here as well, brother. We must help them battle the Flood and push them back.
What was that?
We are being overrun. Some kind of giant Flood has appeared. We're being targeted from one of our bases. Seems our work is not yet finished.
We must act fast.
Avion is sending support as we speak. We're going to need all the help we can get. Voridus! Pavium! Do you know what your actions have cost me? I have spent months fortifying positions to continue the fight against the humans. Now I have to abandon them because of you. We will fix this, Atriox. We only thought it wise to inform you of the threat. You thought it wise? The Flood is the very thing this installation was created to destroy. You have no idea what you've unleashed. If we don't send every soldier we have right now to stop its spread, everything we've worked for will be consumed!
We've already reactivated the Sentinels. We will help them fix this. You have our word.
I want actions, not words. I'm on my way. What is the situation? I've lost over 40% of our troops, Atriox. The Flood has spread quickly in the area near High Charity.
Do not fear, Atriox. With the Sentinel defenses up and running, we will crush the Flood threat.
It was that very arrogance that caused this mess, Voridus. I'm on my way now. You will have this fixed by the time I arrive. Fight back! Do not let them destroy our base!
Their numbers are infinite.
Come, brother. We must find the source of this new Flood outbreak.
This could be our greatest battle, Pavium. We will be legends.
Legends? If we fail, there will be nobody left to recount our folly. Do not underestimate the graveness of this situation, Voridus.
Attack. Raid camp constructed.
The Flood suspected raids. They'll destroy our infantry.
Local units. Local units. How are we going to find the source of this outbreak thing with all these tentacles in our way?
Have faith, brother. My siege turret will carve this thing up. There's a point nearby that will provide the necessary firing position. Once we destroy it, we can join the Sentinels in pushing the rest of the Flood back. Turret complete. I will easily tear through them. Forerunner, the Sentinel defenses you activated are here. They're attacking the Flood. We can't let them have all the fun. Let's get to work. Is that the best you can do? They've destroyed our building. Repair the turret. We'll soon rid ourselves of those tentacles. Turret constructed. Do you? The Flood is attacking the turret. Their intelligence is growing. Something must be guiding them. Units. The enemy. Turret complete. Leader point earned. Ready to fire, Pavium. Just give me eyes on my target. Camp constructed. Local units. We wait for. Locked on target. Firing! We will destroy all in our path. Target hit! It's retreating! But to where? We didn't destroy it, so it must be connected to something. Making my approach. Rouse the pack. Enemies. That tentacle was just an extension of this thing. If the stories are true, it would be unstoppable. We must focus all our efforts on it. These fools are going now. Find a way to destroy it. Attack! It's trying to protect itself. Carve through those wretched creatures. How can it produce endless numbers of those vile things? Desperation, brother. It is finally beginning to know fear. I don't believe that thing can feel fear, but perhaps it can feel pain. Pavium, there seems to be some kind of armor shielding the thing's hide. Then it must be protecting something vital. Target the carapace. Get out of my units. Local units. Local units. Retreated. This will be, but it's not finished yet. Look, it's releasing more flood. Fall back. We must not waste troops battling those flood forms. I've marked new potential locations for an extra turret. Get one constructed now. Then we must encourage it back out again. I found several locations where we can build a turret to force it out. At least with its tentacles retracted, we can move about more freely. Which gives us more sites on which to build a turret. Quickly, troops! Local units. Brigadiers, the rubble of the gravestones. Local units. Under attack from air units. Pavium, we're blasting it, but it's resisting! Pavium, that thing has grown too strong. Our turrets aren't enough anymore. We need more firepower. I was afraid of this, but I think I have the answer. I've detected a damaged Sentinel lock nearby. If we cleanse it of the flood filth, it should call in Sentinel reinforcements. Local units. Local units. We did it! We've beaten it back, brother. Atriox will be pleased. I don't think pleased is the right word, brother. Atriox will arrive soon. He may not be as merciful as the Flood.
not to go inside. For good reason. Secure the breach. Clean up your mess. I will be waiting for you when you are done.